Rookie mistake. I meant to hit the present myself button. Hey, Harley girl. Sorry that y'all had to see that. I should have. Well, that's why I was trying to present myself, because when you write open panel, um, you get that. And not only that, there was a suspicion in chat tonight. So that's why. That's why. Well, I'm not going to say their name. If it's your first time seeing a bomb, I wish it was my first time. No, it wasn't Richard. No, it wasn't. He said he had chaos planned. Well, I don't think it was him. Could have been, but I doubt it. And if it was him, yeah, it's low. Will I still get the money? Yes. Yes, I will. They lied about that when they said that they were talking over each other as per. No, I don't think. No, no, no. I don't think it was Poon at all. I think it was somebody else. Well, if that's what you had planned, that's weak sauce, sir, and rookie. Put the earlier one on private so we can track Brandon down. Who's Brandon? Is that the name that was on there? Well, if he thinks that's genius, I'm not saying that was him, because I think it was somebody else. Yeah, Richard wouldn't know what to do. He would be doing that look, where he's putting his hand down his pants like he did last time. Let's move on. It was stupid. Oh yeah, nice, good job, y'all. So, okay. Get that stupid. We care a lot. So, but I did have, and I'm not talking about Phone Handler. I'm talking about the other trash that came in my chat. Lemonade. Yeah. Hey, Lacey. And yes, Lemonade, I called you trash, and I meant every single sound of that word. Well, it was also confusion because I thought I was presenting myself. Handy Shandy. Has she? I never see her around. Penny, welcome to the Winter Circle. You're going to love it here. It's great. All right, Dan. I said what I said, Randall. Yeah, I said, "What? Hey, He-Man. What Eminem say? If I think that shit, I'm gonna say that shit." I'm sorry, y'all. I can't say for 100% it was her, but that's the kind of stuff that her and people she hangs out with do. So, welcome back.
Right on. I was trying to describe how she should get back in, and I don't know if she knows that you had to create a new YouTube. I told her to go out and come back in, so I'm not sure.
Oh,
I can't remember her name. I'm sorry.
Her name on YouTube is Never Alone.
Maybe she got the note.
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope she got the notification, because I said, well, when things mess up, we usually have to go back in.
Oh,
So yeah, I'm in my backyard right now trying to burn some stuff, but I did see earlier where I was very confused about Joy was crying on cue about her
yeah,
mom, and Rich had said before, he's like, yeah, she's really good at crying on cue. And it was kind of interesting how she would go from crying, bawling, and then angry like right away, and no tears were coming out of
yeah,
her face. It was so weird. But yeah, I did get a new phone, thankfully, with the money that I got from my settlement. And thankfully, I went in there as another person. Actually, I went in, I created a fake account as somebody 420, and I told Rich that I was in hospice and I haven't gotten a hold of them or anything because I was sick in the hospital. And he says, "Oh, I hope you come back." I'm like, hospice means death. What you because I told you before on that fake account that, oh, once I get my check in, I'll give you some money. Then all of a sudden, oh yeah, I'm sad, but hope you come back. It was so weird. Like people
yeah.
just normal people don't say that stuff to people. It just blew my
No,
mind.
no, no. Hey, you'll be in my prayers. Welcome, Courtney. Good to see you, and welcome back to the Winter Circle. I would love to see how many members we're up to. I'm loving it.
That's
Um,
so awesome.
yeah, it is. It means a lot. I definitely need to have a Google Meet where we can just get to know each other better.
That would be
You don't,
cool.
yeah, you don't have to share your life or anything like that, but it's a great way to not feel like you're just looking at
Somebody
somebody on
behind a
YouTube.
screen. Yeah,
Yeah,
somebody behind a screen. I understand that. Yeah, I agree.
yeah.
Well, I hope she got the link. Damn. Oh,
She's in here.
sorry. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. Cool fire. All right, y'all can see it. Oh, wait. It's probably the other side. Eeh. Funny.
So, have they tried to contact you since you left? Hi, I'm the one that asked the questions. Do you think you open a can of worms by telling the HOA you don't live here? What happens if you all get kicked out? Was that you, Mama T Rex? Hey, Crazy Daisy, so good to see you. Um, well, he denies saying that. He said that but they did, and they kind of acted like they didn't know him.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie Sunshine is on panel.
Yeah, I got a new phone, guys. So, but I believe that what happened was they were trying to hide the fact that they're staying at their mother's house and they're not supposed to be there. That's why they said, "Oh yeah, we're guests," because they can only go what, twice a year? Isn't that what they
12,
said? They can only go twice a year.
12, 12 times a year.
Oh, once a month. Oh, right on.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're just hiding the fact that they're living there.
Hmm.
But I think that's why she has a PO box that was already set up before they even had the channel.
Thank you, Crazy Daisy. Oh, I didn't know they had one set up already. I thought
That's
that.
that's because they can't live there. So I would assume, I can't say for a fact, but because they can't live in a retirement community where their disabled sister and mother live, they probably set that up already and just said, "Oh, we're not going to get a NETA ID. So just send everything to my box," because I believe they're not allowed to be there.
Mm,
That's my
I,
opinion, but that's what I know I've done when I wasn't supposed to be living in places when I was a drug addict. I've been clean for like 10 years and it was so crazy
hey,
because
Sammy.
Rich and
Mhm.
Joy were like, oh yeah, she was clean for 10 days and she was going to go out and use, but we saved her. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You saved me. That's crazy. Sorry for my language if anybody's
No, you're fine.
offended, but I was
Honestly,
absolutely irate.
Courtney Michael, I don't think they're super strict, and here's why. Because look, that yard is a mess. They do nothing to clean it up and get it, hey, justice, and keep it like the other yards in the neighborhood. And like I don't have an HOA, and because I live in the country, but we still, because I live in a town, they'll come around and measure your grass if they think it's too
Oh,
long.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
My
they ain't
husband
happy.
my husband bought his house 20 years ago and we don't get messed with about anything. We had a tree fall in our yard about, I don't know, about a month ago ish, and we haven't had any problems. I'm sitting outside burning it, and yeah, that
Me too.
sucks.
Yeah.
Wow. I
Well, they're
couldn't
not.
imagine.
I mean, we keep. I mean, no, everybody keeps their yard mowed. And if we have, here's what we. I mean, and I don't live in a retirement community. I like I said, in the country. But if we know someone around here is sick, we we go mow their yard. I mean,
Right.
everybody's yard gets mowed because everybody helps everybody. And
Yeah.
um, but while Richard's doing nothing all day except sitting behind his computer, he
With
could
his hand down his
be
pants.
trimming. Yeah, yeah. He could be trimming the bushes. He could be doing a lot of stuff. Well, that's why, it's good to come from a small town.
Right. That's where I live. I live in a small town too. So I agree because my neighbor actually was the one who hooked us up. The guy who came and chopped down the tree that fell into two more trees that we had, it
Hmm.
only cost us $250 when normally it'd be like 1,000 just to chop that tree down and a couple other limbs. So, people that know people, when you
Hmm.
are actually good people, you get a good deal. And they know, I would hope that people know now, like that's the whole reason that I gifted the memberships, was so that they could see the membership stuff. And even though I was a member, I'm not a 99 cent over. Like I only paid 99 cents and it's over in a few days. But I was very surprised to see a lot of the other stuff that was given out by, like, Melinda Sue's been very good online. Like she's got a lot of good videos that she
Oh,
clips. And
yeah.
I was surprised because I've never seen those. I was like, what?
Hmm.
Wow. So happy for other people showing everybody what's going on. That's scary.
Right. Yeah. And there's other channels. That I've seen, but the only reason I try not to share him is because he strikes,
Oh,
and
sorry.
it's not it's just too much. It's too much. You're gonna win the strike because it's fair use, but it's a lot of crap to. It's not a lot to deal with. It's aggravating, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I've
If she
reported a
comes in,
lot
I'll
of
have
it.
her drop her
So.
channel link. I won't be able to go straight and find it, but I have shared one of her videos on the community page. Hey, I'm gonna put my sweatshirt back on. Okay, give me just a minute. You can keep talking though.
I can't see the chat, but okay. I guess I gotta press a button. Okay, chat, comments. Can't see you guys. I'm sorry. Comments. Eh. I'm all new to this, so join the chat. Here we are. Press buttons, see what happens. Sorry, guys. Oh, okay, I can see you now. Sweet. Now I can't,
Oh,
of course.
I knew that was too good to be true to stay warm.
Damn it. I'll go back. Here we are.
Uh-oh, did you hit a
Oh, now I
button?
can see it.
Okay, I'm gonna drop the link again. Ginger, you more than welcome to come up and just defend yourself.
Here,
They have
please come
said,
up.
I can't.
They're
Are they
horrible.
stream snipe, please? I can't unless we go to Rumble. Is he talking now? Or is it still the Joy Show? And
They
it's
probably
not,
didn't get enough money.
yeah. Well, it's not that I don't think, I think that if Joy wants to come on here and talk about her mom and how her mom passed away and stuff, I think,
That's great.
yeah, I think that's fine.
That'd
That's
be great.
not, and that's what she did tonight. And even though, yes, we have heard it before, I get it. Oh, he's playing the
I
piano. I would not snipe that. Hold on, we have a knock.
I feel like it was just to try to get money because he was so excited for Annette to get the super chat this morning. I believe that they were trying to pull heartstrings, in
Hey,
my
Everlong.
opinion.
Hello.
I don't know. Just my opinion. Allegedly, we got to say that.
Debe, is that
All
really
right.
you?
It's me. Can you hear
Okay,
me?
I can. All right, y'all. Now I'm paranoid. Sorry.
Oh, I would be too, hon. Damn.
Why?
I got porn bombed. You miss seeing a whole penis.
Probably advertisement, you know.
Hmm.
So what do you got to say, Dabe? I love your opinions.
Yes.
Well, I've got questions. I've got questions. Can you hear me? Am I
Yes, we can hear
Yes,
Oh,
you.
yeah.
ma'am.
Why am I
Yes,
hearing
ma'am.
double? Hold on.
I'm not sure. I had that problem too. I tried headphones, but it didn't work.
Okay.
I had to go through and press buttons.
Is this better?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I have questions. I'm thinking, they're talking about Gloria and how that house was so horrible and, they had to rescue. And, if you look at
Mm-mm.
the house right now, her area is the only area that's decent looking. Everything's neat, everything's in place. Now, this is my thought. They have been there for quite a while before they started streaming, months, right?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Annette went crazy with them there. And could she have done a lot of that damage in the months that, you know, after they moved in?
Right.
I know
Um,
that they were taunting her in the beginning. They were taunting her. There's a video out there of them taunting her.
well, I think
So,
the fact that they came in and just wanted to take over, take over
yes.
the money, take over everything. And you
Yes.
see the way that they try to brainwash them and browbeat them.
Yeah.
The other thing
Yes,
is,
ma'am.
if that place was as full of rats as they said, it's a duplex. Wouldn't the neighbor be complaining?
I would think.
Yeah.
Did they bring a
HOA
rat
would have
in
been content.
that they could film? Because I don't put anything past them. They
Yeah.
came in, they took over everything, they took over the money. Um,
Yes.
we're supposed to take their word for it that, none of the bills were paid. We don't know that. They're
Right.
the biggest liars. You know,
No, but we do know they get
But
an awful lot of weed.
yeah, and the
yes.
mother, I know the mother gets what, 29.90 or something a month.
That's
Now,
what they said.
and
That's what they said. Yeah.
does Annette get a separate check?
Yes.
Yes.
So that's a lot of money that they've taken over. That money more than pays their bills. Nobody's going to convince me otherwise. So they've
Well,
Yes,
taken
ma'am.
Yeah, and Joy just said that she's been working every day. So,
Well, let's say
My
Joy's
problem
not
is
working every day. They're just all
Joy
both
might
living on 2
Joy
weeks.
might Joy might be working every day, but the fact of the matter is she is working in the bedroom that looks the best. It's got painted walls. It's
take
got
on about people.
pictures. Just saying, that's the best room for an OnlyFans.
Well, if you're gonna
Just
try
saying.
that,
Well,
Bunny
but I
Poo,
mean, she's been, yeah, it can, is there any way to turn your volume down just a little bit? I tried and it won't let me.
I'm
They
sorry.
took over. No, 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 it's
Is that
okay.
better?
They,
Is that better? I'm sorry. I'm trying to hear y'all.
I know it's hard. I know it's hard.
Is
They took
is
over
that better
Gloria's.
now?
Yeah, I think that is better.
Okay,
Um,
cool. Okay.
well, yeah, I think that if Janet Warren is in here, unless that is a duplicate person of her, but we allow differing opinions in here, and that's fine. She hadn't said anything out of the way either. Um, but if she's been working with clients every day, she's making some money.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
thing is,
not a
between
little
what
money either.
but
Yeah.
between what Gloria gets, the 2,900, and whatever it is that Annette gets,
Probably
that
944.
but that's got to
Wow.
be enough to pay their bills. I'm sorry, it's got to be enough. But didn't they take the car and trade it in for a car with a um high car payment, right?
Hmm. Right.
Yeah. I mean,
What about everybody eating on the same budget instead of dividing everybody? That would help a lot.
well, the price of their beef
Food
alone.
Yeah.
food stamps have to be an issue there. They must get some sort of food stamps because Gloria is an elderly person and Annette is disabled. So they have to get, and
No.
I would
Well,
imagine because Richard and Joy don't have a job, they must have some sort of food stamps.
if
Maybe I doubt.
Annette if Annette is in her own income base, she will get food stamps. If they group her with her mother, which 9 times out of 10 most states will, because that's less
Mhm.
they have to give out, then no, she won't get, but maybe, if anything, 18, $26.
But
But do
Rich
they
and Joy don't have an income, so they should get food stamps.
Well, I
Richard
don't.
and Joy,
I'm trying to check the Janet Warren channel to see if that's
I
really
would
her.
imagine.
do they
Because she
I'm
just
just
realize
said,
saying.
hey, she just said they get food stamps.
Richard and Joy might, yeah, independently.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
it would be, yeah. But I mean,
but
and
I would
I see,
imagine that's the way.
Not independently, but as a couple because they're married.
but see,
Right.
I don't. Not that it's my business, but they do have people buy their groceries, and I think that's
Yeah.
a little. Well, why you get food
Some
stamps?
women
Yes,
have to
ma'am.
be
because
brave
you can
enough to
sell
say
the
they're
food
having a
stamps.
sidekick.
Weed money.
It
Weed
People
money
sell
or
their food
extra
stamps,
money.
Randy. That's where they get their drug money.
You seem
They
to
Yeah,
like
sell the
that.
food stamps.
That's
Uh,
not a
I,
show, that's a hustle.
my
Yeah, that's a
my
hustle.
thing
Yes,
is,
ma'am. A grift.
they could get Annette kicked off of her, whatever disability check she has or whatever she's got
Chocolate lady.
because of the money that they're collecting in
I
her
love you.
name.
I'm
You
gonna go
can
out and
only
bring some more
collect
stuff.
so much. You can only make so much money when you're on disability. And they could have her
Yeah.
kicked right off.
In my state, you can only work 25 hours a week and still maintain your disability. And that's it.
But there has to
But I don't
be
know what it is in Nevada.
I don't think
Shut
it's
up, Sam.
the
yeah. Hey, Jamie, when you're not talking, do you have a mute button?
I'm trying to get
It's
back to it.
it's
I'm sorry, honey.
it's okay. It's just hurting
God,
people's ears
broken.
and
I'm so loud. I'm so sorry. Here,
Calm down,
y-
sister.
yeah, Mike.
it's
There we
okay. It's
are.
okay.
She's too
Okay.
cute.
Mhm. There y'all. That's better. Has anyone heard from a man? Well, I don't want Janet Warren to feel like she's on the spot, but I wonder because I think this is just my opinion. I wouldn't know. Hey, Lori D, that Amanda would be deeply hurt because she probably thought she was more than a YouTube mod.
Right. A friend,
Yeah,
a supporter.
Grump. And, you know, they would always introduce, this is our mod. Well, she was more than that. She was coming to your house, having talks with you, hanging out with you. Um, but notice that if an ex mod comes in, then they start saying, you're gonna make me tell things that I know and that you don't want out.
That's
And
a hearsay.
thank you, Dan. I appreciate that. She thought she was a friend, right? And thank you for answering, Janet. Um, that's what I thought because she seemed as a friend. She didn't seem like somebody that just, you know,
Like she was being nosy.
yeah. No, I don't think she was being nosy at
No.
all. I think she's hurt, and that's why no one has seen her. And
Yeah.
I don't think that she's going to be one to like do panels, and because she thought it was a real friendship. Sadly, I don't think Richard and Joy ever saw it as a real friendship.
No. Did you see the video? I think it was in the morning. I'm not sure if it was this morning or yesterday morning,
Oh,
where she was up there talking about her mom and then
thank you.
telling everybody she's going to be a bitch until January.
Yeah, I
Now, I
did.
got a little bit of problem with that. So it's only going to go downhill from here? That's my question.
Well, yeah, and here's the thing. Hey, Envy girls. Hey, welcome back, Mountain Mama. um, the thing is, my mom died the same way,
Yeah. I don't
and
mean to sound harsh about it either. I'm just, some people
yeah,
grieve
no, I know. No, I'm just saying, and the anniversary of her passing away was in July. Nobody knew about it. I didn't bring that here. I didn't,
Mm-mm.
um, and then we have another close family member that's August. That was
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want to talk about, but um, and the anniversary of my nanny's death. None of that. Look, I'm not saying it doesn't matter. It does matter. You can't mistreat people because um something bad happened in your life. Thank you, Dorothy. I appreciate that.
To swing a
Uh,
milk loan for more money.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
that was what I caught out of it. It was gross.
I thought. See, I don't know. It's the fake crying for me, and Joy has two different cries, and one of them is a cry, and one of them is when she's doing this. That's the fake one,
Yes.
and
It's
people
the
would be.
one where she's trying to get people to care. Sorry. It's the one where she's trying to get people to give money because she's got to squint those tears out.
That's
Sorry.
dry dragon,
That's
honey.
fair.
Yeah, and it ruined my life. It ruined my life. What did? What did? If you don't want to tell the full story, don't talk about the story. I don't know.
Looks like her bad choices.
Huh?
It looks like her bad choices are ruining her life.
Yeah. And
I
we've all look.
I
Who hadn't made them?
I
Sorry,
have a
go ahead.
problem though with how she was when they first started living there, the video where she was stroking Annette's head and antagonizing her, saying, your daddy got murdered and your brother got murdered. Oh my. And then laughing at her. It was just fucking horrendous. Like, I could not believe. Well, I can believe it, but they were antagonizing her. Okay. Sorry.
So morbid.
No, I tell you, look, no, I did see something tonight with Janet that made me feel for her. And I don't want to say it. I'm not going to embarrass you on a live stream. I do wish you would email me, um, Janet. Not, I'm not going to encourage you to not like them because I've never done that, even though they've lied and said that I've went behind the scenes, and, you know, emailed, got in touch with ex, no, with current subscribers, whatever. Um, but if something is hurting your family life, um, if something is upsetting someone in your household, please. All right, Janet, I'll say it. If you say so. So tonight I saw you say that you had sent them a money order and your husband canceled it, and that worries me for you. Not Joy and Richard. You didn't hear or see any response to you saying that. What you all you saw, well, and I can't say, Joy wasn't reading chat, but Richard was because he thought he was being hilarious in chat.
Yeah, he always does.
Yeah. And that it bothered me that one, they didn't acknowledge it. No, don't play. Be nice. Don't attack at all, please. But just wants money, dear. Yes, and you know that. I mean, I can't lie. I'm not going to sit here and say that sweet Janet Warren, boom, 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 hasn't gotten stuck in my head for a whole day. Like I forget the real words now, and it's Caroline. I know that, but no, now it's Janet Warren. When she
What
came in
Randy
chat tonight, I
like?
was like, sweet, thinking in my head, sweet Janet Warren. Mm-hmm. But that's because you give them money, and I can't say that he does care for Joy. I don't think a husband that loves his wife and cares for her the way a man is supposed to.
No, she's just
Um,
a sack of potatoes to make money.
yeah.
And Janet,
Thanks.
we've all had these people that our heart goes out to on
Yes.
the
Hmm.
internet. And um I found Randy, and I love her dearly now,
I love you too.
but there were times way back at the beginning when I first met her, there was a woman on the internet who was just truly despicable, and she did horrible things, and
With reason, right, Randy?
Yes.
Randy just couldn't quite let go of her. And I understand why now, because there had been some kindness and some friendship back and forth.
Yeah.
And I think we've all been there where you want to see and you want to hold on to the good in somebody, even when the bad starts coming out. And it takes a lot to let for some people. And I know it
Hmm.
does for me, and I certainly know it does for Randy, to let go even after they realize how bad somebody is, because somewhere deep inside we remember the good, and we
Yes.
hope that it comes back or that we can see it again, whether the good was real or not. You don't know.
Right.
um but it's hard to let go. So Janet, don't feel bad if you can't let go.
Oh, Janet said, I know, Beth. They don't talk to me unless I send money.
Oh, that's sad.
You should never have to pay for a friend, honey.
Mm-mm.
We're all here.
No.
Thank you, Pammy. Pammy B.
Join the winner's circle, honey.
Pammy B is awesome.
I couldn't love her now if if you had.
See, that breaks my heart. And I can't say, I'll say I haven't noticed. Um, but I know that most of his greetings are when you hear Richard go, "Hey, there's," I'm just going to use an example, "Love Shack Fancy." That's somebody that has donated money.
Sometimes it's nice to feel like you have a friend.
Yeah.
That's what the internet is good for. You know what, Janet? We're friends over here, and it doesn't cost anybody anything. It's
Mm-mm.
a great group of people. You know, there is not one thing that Richard has ever said about Randy or any of us that's been true.
No.
He's lied about her, from the day one. Her concern was about Annette and Gloria.
Mm-hmm.
But even still, she never stopped people from going there. She showed Richard for who he was, but she
Well,
didn't tell anybody not to go there. She didn't tell people, not to support them. She just let people see what was happening over there.
mhm.
Yeah.
He did, however, show everybody on the internet how he treats women with that lady in the post office, though.
Oh, yeah.
He just couldn't wait to jump on a woman. Not a man, a woman. That's how I took his body language.
Exactly. $100 says if that was a man, he would not have ran over there like that.
Oh,
He wouldn't have
definitely.
turned around with that sinister look in his face either.
Well, I don't know if he hates women. He thinks they are there to be seen, not heard.
Yeah.
He thinks they're there for one other thing. And thank you, Shamat. You are too. Um, and he'll never take the advice of a woman, but he'll let one support him. He'll let one sell her body so he can get weed. And if y'all listen, if anybody thinks that they have quit smoking weed, you're nuts. They haven't.
No, he's now putting the camera in front of their faces. Will they go outside to smoke weed or wherever in the house?
Hmm.
That's what I think.
Yeah. Or while she's talking, he's smoking.
Yeah.
And I don't shame Joy for her job. I think if your body, you get to do with it what you want. Hey Sherry, if you wanna do that, you can do that. But don't ever do that to support a man that won't work.
No,
Ever.
no. And don't hide it from him either.
And don't blame bed bugs on Annette when she's probably the one that brought him in.
Oh, how can
And
they
well,
have how could they have cleaned those bed bugs up with all those lights? Do you know how much that electricity and them lights attract bed bugs?
no. No, thankfully not, thank God, no. But
That is one of the biggest breeding areas for them because of the heat.
I know they're not rid of them, but they say they are, and they still have the GoFundMe up to get rid of them. So I don't know. I believe when she says I haven't seen them in a while, but I don't know. Do they hibernate?
In cold, yeah, they will. That's why they are attracted to electricity, like cockroaches. They're attracted to your electrical plugs, your refrigerator. They'll embed themselves deep in the carpet.
GoFundMe
And
is
then that's
down.
a hard thing to get rid of. You got to clean and spray.
Yeah,
Bomb. I just moved out of a trailer park. I never had them, but I've seen people with them. It's gross.
yeah. I got a GoFundMe or whatever you call it for the bed bugs, and the bed bugs are still not taken care of. And sometimes their donors send them bottle of big. Yeah, and that stuff's expensive. Hey, Ganja. The babies are
They will,
invisible to the naked eye. Ooh.
they
Look, I
will
have a fear of
They
of
will breed on the bunny too. And cats, dogs, bunnies, that kind of stuff does breed on them, like fleas.
they get on your sleep schedule. They're terribly smart and travel 1,000 feet a night or something. What?
Now that's a detail I didn't know.
Yeah, there you go. 4,500 to have our place traded. That was from daycare my daughter went to. You got to listen. You got to be careful because I stopped and that I don't. Nobody around me can bring yard sale items into my house anymore. I'm afraid of bed bugs and I'm afraid of roaches.
I don't let people in my house no more. I'm
Well,
very
I let them.
well. No, I just my family. That's it. If you're my neighbor, I'm sorry, you can't come in.
You're always welcome, Beth.
Hi, my love of crafts.
Hey, sweetie. Yeah, it's because you don't know what you're getting at a yard sale. And Jim used to have this huge, huge habit of buying blankets. And yeah, blankets are expensive, but you know what? It's more expensive getting your house treated over and over for roaches. So never. There's LV Jewel.
Hey girl, hey.
How are you tonight? Now you're muted, LV.
Oh, sorry about that. How are you,
No,
hon?
it's okay. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I just wanted to call you and say hi, and I love you. You're awesome.
Thank you. You're pretty awesome yourself.
I think that's about it. I don't got nothing to say
Well,
about that. But I just wanted to call you and, like, honestly, just say you're so awesome.
well, I
And
appreciate that
Oh,
so
so
much.
you love
I
her. You love
appreciate you. You're real sweet and very kind, and I appreciate you. That's it.
Well, you've been very kind to me too. Thank you.
That's so
All right,
nice.
my girl. I'll keep watching. I just wanted to let you know that.
Well, I appreciate you coming up.
Yes, ma'am.
Now,
I'll
So,
see you in the chat, lovey. That's about it.
Okay, okay.
All right, honey. Bye.
Kevin says, "Daddy Kevin is home." Okay.
You
Trixie,
know,
I
welcome
guess
home, Kevin.
I think I'm on perma block over there, which I don't care. I don't need to be typing in that chat anyway, because it's just going to get me fired up.
who's Richards?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know, but
I'm taking care of that for you. I've been over there.
when you think about it, we've seen them selling Gloria's coins.
Mm-hmm.
We've
And
seen
her
that
Tiffany jewelry.
her jewelry.
Wow.
There's a video, and I'm not sure where I saw it, of Richard selling his father's, um, well, he calls it his father's art collection right off the walls of the house.
Yes.
Um, they've taken her checkbook away.
Mm-hmm.
They probably did that right off the bat, didn't they?
I think
Totally.
that they are the ones that went through whatever money she's had or may have had. They're the ones that have gone through it all. They got, the art collection, the jewelry, the coins. Um, uh, God only knows what they've sold off and what they've stolen through the years. Nobody knows.
Right, exactly.
And I'm thinking that's why I had this whole scenario in my head of them moving in and Annette has great moments of clarity once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she's very well aware of what they're doing.
I do
A-
too.
And I think that she went nuts when they moved in all those months ago. Because, like you said, they moved in how many months ago? And we've just seen the last 2 months. I think that she is the one that went ballistic when they moved in.
Hmm.
And it
Well,
took, go on.
there's a video, and I don't know where did I see it. Him talking about how his mom and his mom working two jobs, and it's an old video. I'm gonna have to try my best to find it. Somebody tell me if you watched. Um, But he talks about Annette and that she tore their house up. He said in where they used to live before now, Oregon. She tore the house up in Oregon. My sister's this and she's mentally ill and she tears stuff up and I really just don't go around her. And that's a video. Oh, is it on Reddit? Okay. It's on Reddit.
Mm.
So it shows that they are um Annette probably did some of this stuff because of her mental illness. And also I think that for a few a year, a little over a year after they lived there, they didn't do anything to help that house. It was not until they started filming. Thank you for coming up, Melissa.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, because it
Hmm.
was disgusting when they started filming, wasn't it? And they had
Yeah.
already been living there.
Hmm.
Well, Mindy says if Gloria was such a gambling addict, like they say, then Gloria would have sold all of the Tiffany and coins, etc. Um, and
Yep, Kevin.
they had her coins and they had that big storage locker with her coins and stuff in it. What else did they take from her? You
Well,
know,
see, I thought that was maybe Gloria's storage because they talked about Gloria having some storage units. They have to pay
hmm.
it every month. And I'd say because Gloria moved from a big house in Oregon to a much smaller house in Las Vegas with her husband. So I think that was Gloria's. They were
But I
stealing
don't
from her.
I don't see her throwing her coins and jewelry in there. That doesn't that doesn't sit right with me. Maybe
Well,
they stole them and put the bag in there. I don't know.
maybe. Maybe.
Anything's possible when you see people jaw jacking.
Oh, yeah.
Anything's possible. Because I don't care what anyone says. When she starts flipping at the jaw like she does, she's higher than a kite, and that ain't weed. When
Hey,
he starts doing his thing,
sorry,
Hey,
guys.
no, you're fine.
Oh, I was just going to say I've been listening, but my neighbor came over, so I just wanted to say I'm still listening.
Okay.
and when he's doing his thing and acting creepy and jumping around like Charles Manson on his crap, okay, I just have a hard time believing they have a good, honest heart for those two women, and that's the disturbing part of the whole thing.
No, they're using them. That's all
Yeah,
it is.
and if you could go to the county and make the county aware of the fact that you believe Annette's being taken advantage financially. It would take like her sister, Gloria's sister, somebody in the family to speak up on their behalf. It doesn't necessarily have to be them too. Is somebody in the family, anybody, a neighbor can go and petition the courts.
Well,
It doesn't
I think
it
I
doesn't
think,
necessarily have to go through adult protective services is what I'm saying. That's just one avenue that failed them already.
well, but seriously, the truth is this, if Gloria and Annette don't and can't, won't, I don't know what word to use. Um,
I say can't.
yeah, then, we had a knock and it fell. Then welcome to the winner circle, Melissa. You're gonna love it here. Um,
Welcome.
anyway, if they can't speak up, won't speak up, can't speak up, then nothing's gonna get done because the sad thing is, and we found this out, is an adult can be taken advantage of if they don't advocate for themselves. Sadly, I
Mm.
don't know why the state they don't have an advocate. It makes me mad, but They
No,
don't.
that's true. That's true.
Mhm.
But there's got to be some way around it for a family member to be able to get around it. Like in Michigan, my mom can go there without me knowing and have me petition to a hospital.
Kratom Girl said, "Heads up, Randy. I just got yelled at by Rich on live. Posted and read it by Adventurous, of course. Wow. Why? Is he yelling?
Where's my phone? I'm spying on him.
Let me get. Let me. I can look too. Let's see. There he is at the piano.
I lost my phone.
My neighbor just gave me an aloe plant, so I was showing it to my husband.
Oh, I've killed many of those.
I know, right? I overwatered mine and it turned into a soggy mess.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I guess all I can say is congratulations, good luck.
Yeah.
Well, you all
Oh,
know that I'm older than dirt, and they have senior services. And oh my God, I reached out to them because I can't drive with my oxygen and everything. I just
impressive.
can't drive anymore. So they have services that can take you to a doctor's appointment or grocery. I don't need it
Hmm.
for that, but an occasional doctor's appointment so my kids don't have to take off from work.
Yeah,
So anyway, contacted them and asked questions about that. I have been pounded with mails and emails and phone calls. I mean, they want to do everything. I mean, they offer to come over and clip my nails. Unbelievable. I can't get rid of them now. But I'm thinking they must have a senior service thing over where they live. And
they're definitely.
they will be your advocates. They will come in and
Yes,
help out. And
yes.
that might be the way to go instead of the adult services.
Yeah, you can do it through mental health. You can do it through a family physician. You can do it through, you can call up there and get them yourself through mental health.
She's elderly and
Yeah.
I do in-home health care for a living, and she should be able to get help through a service in her town. They will come to their house, do laundry, clip their nails, everything. That's what I did before I found out I had cancer. So I do know they will do this.
Yeah.
Hey, someone ask Voices if she minds if I stream Sniper. We can do it over on Rumble, but I don't.
I'll jump down to go rumble with that punk. No.
I wish. I wish.
I wish I was in Las Vegas. Let me tell you the truth.
Okay, Mystic.
Oh, I do too. You have
I
no
won't go
clue.
see Tammy Spirit Finder, but I'll go see that guy.
I don't know,
What
Heather.
is what is she streaming?
She's streaming about them, and Amanda's in the stream.
Oh wow, that's interesting. We haven't
It
seen
is.
her in a minute. I think.
Mm-mm.
Oh wait, isn't that Chels? 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 Voices?
Who? Oh, I don't
Voices?
know.
Yeah, I've gotten emails from her. I do know that that's CHELS.
Well,
Chels.
she may not want people to know that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, she's already
Yeah.
been in all of their things.
I know
I mean,
nothing. How about you?
sorry guys.
No, it's all
Sorry
right.
guys.
Yeah. Well, her name is Cher. It's Cher, not it's CHER. Cher. That's her real
Oh
name.
well,
Mystic
I
says
didn't
she's
know
not
that.
streaming. Sabrina. Uh,
Sorry guys.
no, no, no. You're fine. Let me see.
Hey, you're right. She is a loving mother. I have not seen. I mean, even when they admitted to taking her coins, you okay, okay. Which
I think that's fear, Debbie.
No,
I do
she's live.
too, but I think she's
And
just uh,
they let the or she let them stay in the home too when they were homeless and everybody took all their stuff and we're staying at mom's and she kept yawning and yawning.
I
So
don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of fear there. Okay, Mystic, thank you. I think I do. Pammy B, exactly. She goes along to get along,
Yes.
and that's
That's
it.
sad.
It is
81
sad,
years old, and this woman has to be afraid to live in her own home.
and I have to say I'm a little mad at her sister because she hasn't stepped in more. Because I hate to think when I'm 81, if I don't have anybody to help me, then this could be anybody. This could happen to anybody.
How old is her sister about? Is she younger or older?
I'm not sure.
My husband is 59 and I am 39, almost going to be 40. So I couldn't imagine somebody treating my husband the way that they treat Gloria.
No.
Randy, you tell your husband, and I'll tell mine.
Yeah, we have
My
a
husband is 77. I'm 51. And if anybody even talks just slightly a little too firm with him, oh, yes, you've got me in the mix there. And I try not to speak to
these
anyone.
craps.
That's
But
the funny thing is my neighbor was trying to basically come in on my homestead because she hasn't been here very long and try to
Thank you,
take my
Mystic.
man. And I was like, you're not comparing. You don't understand. Like, you got to just walk away.
Hey,
And
y'all.
she's
So,
been bitter ever since.
Voices said that it was okay for us to restream her. So I'm going to add. I kind of want to rewind. I I don't know if we will or not, but I've been waiting on this, and I didn't know it was tonight, or I probably wouldn't even live if I had known that it was her.
Women, because I think the worst thing for Annette and Gloria is having these two there. And clearly they're lying about living there, right? For the
I'll grab her
HOA.
link.
So we all saw that. And there's many people that see this isn't good. There's a lot of people that are on different platforms that are all doing their work, which I think is great. Love or hate them, whatever they think about me is great. We're going to see some movement in here, and these ladies are going to get proper help. And
God bless.
that's all. They're dirty deleting shit. It's not gonna work. Trust me. A lot of it's already been downloaded. Yeah, already on their trail, digging their own grave for sure. Yep.
Can y'all hear it? Okay.
Yes.
They
And I
really are
did.
just greedy. Because where is the money going to? That's what I want to ask you. Knowing that, okay, there is no mortgage payment that they're paying from what I know. Okay. This house is paid for and it is in a trust because Richard's father, who passed away,
No,
uh,
it's not paid for.
made everything good. So there is not a mortgage payment. Maybe there's property taxes, whatever, but that okay, then that's not a
It,
whole lot. But um
it's not paid for.
like all this monthly money we know they're
Normal.
getting, what we can see with our own eyes, and people are buying their groceries. These people are eating 3 times a day grass-fed steak and beef and burgers and eating like legit fucking Renaissance kings and shit. Meanwhile, the people helping them do this are probably scraping by and eating like beans and toast or something. All because they think that somehow we're helping Annette and Gloria, which we are not. We are not. Obviously, all of the money is being handled, and they said so themselves. Gloria and Annette is not seeing that money, but they are
They do things back,
making
too.
their content off the backs of these two women, and they aren't seeing a cent. So much so, Gloria is not even able to go have $100 dinner with her sister when her sister come in town and come and fill the kitchen with food. Gloria can't have $100 to go out on town with her sister,
I agree with that.
but they got all the weed they need in the world, don't they?
Hmm.
And all of the beef that they need for their 3 times a day meals, don't they? They got all of that, right? But mom can't have $100 to go out on the town with her sister. If
Or olive oil.
make that make sense.
Yeah, you're right.
can't.
Or olive oil.
High priestess.
Tea.
They're singing the
Get the
beans
lady a
and
tea
bologna.
bag.
Not beans and bologna.
Well,
They lie so
that's a
much,
good
it's
point
ridiculous. You
too.
couldn't even hold the
Okay,
fucking box.
so I'll pause her just a second. So they even, they tear the bottom off so you can't see what it was paid with. Good point. Very good point. If they actually get EBT.
No, now they want to quit their weed,
Oh,
which they're lying about. Are they going to quit everything else they're on? Because they're lying about that too.
What are they lying about? Tell us. You are
Yeah,
inside
always
there.
mentions to have. She threw her fucking self on the floor. He recorded her throwing a straight up temper tantrum. If I throw a temper tantrum right now, is someone going to super chat me? Because that's what's going on there. I'm
throw
pretty sure
Mike
if I
at me.
throw a temper tantrum right now, my husband's going to come
Yeah,
out
they're
of that
playing the
room, look
game.
at me like, what the fuck are you doing? And please get off the computer right now, you fucking weirdo. You're embarrassing me. No, he's not going to come and throw a microphone at my head. I'll tell you that. Oh, you want to know what else he wouldn't do? Baby, can you come here for a minute? He might be upstairs. Okay. My baby here, 47 years old, right? 47. Full-time carpenter. And so what's a carpenter? What do you do? And you work with your hands, but what do you all like do?
Mostly install cabinets, do trim work, drywall painting, stuff like that.
Okay. He has MS. What is MS again?
Multiple sclerosis.
And that does what to your...
Basically attacks my nervous system. Causes lots of like discomfort, dizziness, aches, pains, lethargic crap. Always
Damn.
tired, blah blah blah.
How long ago were you diagnosed?
Well, 10 years ago.
10 years ago. That's a real man, which could never be. Instead, crying, throwing temper tantrums on YouTube for all you to see, saying, oh, I guess I gotta go put my wife on the street corner now and find a man for her to fuck.
Damn.
Because you go, well, why can't he get a job?
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta sit and be a caregiver for my mom and my sister. Oh my gosh, I can't. So my wife's ass gotta go on the street. What the fuck?
That's pretty much it.
Has anyone asked though why she was?
Fuck you, dude.
Was I mean, because she was a big supporter, so I wonder why.
He's working to provide something.
Did she say what happened?
He has no idea. He
I
could
don't know.
never.
I have no idea.
Like,
Super
he could
sleuth.
never. Are you kidding me?
But you best believe this. If I lose my teeth, I'm having to GoFundMe.
Your girlfriend has that shit baby too.
Huh.
I'm messing.
I'm telling you.
Hurting
I
every
heard
day.
that
But
he
he's
went
so-
off on
he goes and he
Tiffany
does it
and
straight. I'm gonna turn this off.
goes off on
Voices and
everyone.
Amanda
And I'm
left
trying to make
because of
instead he
it.
wouldn't break up the family. What a joke. He is disgusting.
Oh,
See what I mean? Hi, Kathy C. So how does that make sense to you guys? Let me check here in the chat here. He's been pimping Chelsea Vegas out now for 10 years. And that is so sad. And see, I started feeling so bad for Joy, you guys. But I honestly think Joy's part of the problem.
same. I felt the
think
same way.
She loves every bit of it.
Yeah.
The attention, I do. But that's part of like why stick around. A lot of us ladies ended up actually feeling terrible for joy, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I don't want to put words in their mouths. They'll speak for themselves on Sunday, but we didn't. We felt bad for her as
No, don't wait till
women. Like,
Sunday to have them up. I'm not going to be in
and that's
town.
how they're playing and manipulating, because a lot of it is women online. And when he's
I
telling the
mean, it
women
ain't about
online,
me, but
well,
come on.
of course we're going to try, and people are going to be like sending what they can, because as women, we don't want to see your wife out on the street, but we know you're going to send her out there anyway. So you see how he's manipulating there?
Hmm. I agree with
He
that.
can't even go get a part-time job doing something. There's lots of, he could sell weed. He'd be good at selling weed. He smokes a lot of it. That's what I do. I
I
sell weed.
know he's not.
I work at a cannabis shop. I'm good at it. Why can't he do something like that?
Because he would.
It's just easier to send his
What do they
his
call it?
wife's ass out on the street. That's
What
what type
what
of person we're dealing.
what do you call it when you take from your own stash?
A punk.
I know, but I mean that's why he wouldn't be a good weed seller, because he would smoke up all his product.
Smoke your own.
Feeling
There
this.
is a
And
name for it. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't.
I never sold it. I just smoked it.
Yeah, I don't like the way I am, but to each their own. It don't
you
bother me.
guys, if you didn't hear him, I want to try and find the video. I think he took it down, but there was one video where he was up there with Annette, and she's
Yes,
like,
there it is.
saying
Getting
whatever,
high on
and
your
then he
own
goes,
supply.
oh, well,
Thank you, Lori.
if you want to make more money, and making the joke, and she didn't really get the joke, but I got the joke, and
Hey,
I'm like, well,
Forgotten
here he is
Whispers.
trying to fucking pimp his sister now, like what, trying to, like, you know how you can make more money. So what is he saying? Like, get her out on the street too, or was he telling her to flash the camera to get more money? The fact that I heard him saying that to Annette really scared the shit out of me.
So I haven't heard that.
I cannot believe people support him.
Same.
Fucking unbelievable. You heard that too, Butterfly? Rich turd.
I love you
is
too,
useless.
Linda Newton.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Charlie Brown. Hi. Oh my
that
God,
really
my mom
caught
said
on.
that
I'm
to me
sorry
too.
about
He
that.
absolutely said it. It's been bugging me for days. I was trying to find the clip of the video, but he sure shit said that, and that did make me nervous, because there's other stuff too.
Oh, I bet.
When, well, here,
I'm gonna read this comment from the chat. It says, Rich and Joy had a mental breakdown on me yesterday because I told them my husband has a job and I stay at home to watch over Gloria.
That's her job.
Good job, ma'am. Good
Earth
job.
angel. We call those earth angels, honey.
Yeah. Well, I think she knows her husband has multiple sclerosis. She just wanted him to say it and all that. And they're, I mean, I'm sure she knew, but aren't they also newlyweds?
let me
think so. You know, my neighbor across the street, he was a carpenter. He had bad back with nerve damage. He goes to work every day at 5:00.
Listen, there's
however,
nobody
turn yourself.
that has a worse back than my husband, and I think that's one of the reasons that he is afraid to ever retire, because his back is so bad, and he knows if he stops working, it'll
Oh,
just.
God, I hope not.
He thinks it'll
You
get
know,
worse.
I think that house goes to Rich
The
from what
moving
I'm
keeps it loosened
told,
up.
but we'll see. In the case of his mother's death, he would get the house, and the Porsche in the car was left to Annette. So if anything happened to Annette, he'd probably get.
But see, the
as
car
well.
isn't left to Annette. The car is in Gloria's name.
What
Well,
about the time he left
as a matter of fact, the car is still
Pretty
in
sure
their dad's name.
I
So
were a
it
mod
would
at the
be
time, and we could
both
hear
of
him
it
go
would
to
be
Annette and say,
Richard
"We
and
gotta put
Annette's
you on
car.
camera," and people throw money at us.
It's
Is
Gloria's
that
right
it?
now.
Oh, did he say that too? I didn't hear that,
Why
but
do I
you
know
know
more?
what? I believe he probably would have said something like that.
Because you're educated, girl.
Keeps getting worse and worse with
Those
Rich.
people just don't know what they're doing.
Like, come on up here, buddy. You
Yep, so
wanted
fine.
an interview so bad. I think he was afraid of what I might ask him.
Using him as an example. That's kind of what I
months
that's
ago.
also what
Yeah,
I thought
he may have
Mystic.
said something like that, but I don't recall. If I would have heard that, I would have taken a note of that for sure. So I didn't hear that. I wonder if that's still up, because have you guys noticed he has deleted a lot of things
Mhm.
off of there, Kratom Girl.
Yeah.
Nobody recorded it. Well, maybe we can still find it. Maybe we can.
Don't play it. He will strike you.
Better her
He's a
than you.
baby. Well, if she plays something,
Oh, he
then
took his
I'll
live
turn it
down
off
now.
because
He was just live.
he
I
privated
don't
it.
want nobody to get in trouble on account of that fool. Crybaby.
Yeah. I think he just flipped on all of them, Melissa. I do. That's well, because they're women, and he thinks he can tell women what to do, and they're going to sit down and listen to him. Richard,
Oh, okay.
there's nobody in the world that you rule. Nobody except Joy. Bless her heart.
Hold on.
And if she didn't,
Fun fact, by the way, Rich, this is all fair use of public stuff that you put up there. So go ahead and try it.
oh,
You can go ahead and try and strike me. I'm going to appeal and I'm going to win. Okay. And then I'm going to go around and make sure they know that you continuously should get a word. Oh, this.
no.
That was you count word channel flying to me flying like oh well sure I didn't get an email. I said what? Well, you're not shadow banned then. They'd have to email you and tell you, and then they tell you a time that you can start using your channel again. No. YouTube didn't send nothing to us. I just
We'll
know I'm
listen and
shadow
not look.
banned. Oh, okay, you fucking moron. So this absolutely was all faked, and I hated to think that she staged this, but she fucking staged this. She staged this. For no reason.
100% she staged that. 100% that was staged. This is her rolling on the closet floor.
I just give me all your money all the time, and I don't even want to talk to you because I was shadow banned, which is YouTube's fault. But even though I'm just lying and I just made it up, I don't want to talk to you. Not a single fucking tear. Yeah, get the microphone closer. Good job. Oh, what a great husband.
Rub that face in the carpet.
Great husband.
He said he wasn't going to strike people anymore, but I don't trust him at all.
I don't even understand how you can be human beings. Like, we were just trying to help my sister and get me out of a shitty job, and you guys,
you love that job.
And now I'll never get out of this job.
Yeah,
no, you love doing your job.
And I never did it.
She loves banging every other person but her husband because her husband's a piece of shit. I wouldn't want to bang him either if I was his wife. Let's be honest. She loves every minute of her job. Fucking liar.
Do. All I did was try to help me.
Yeah, he'll strike.
You're so awful. And you ruined my life for no reason. And you think it's funny.
I thought this was funny. Y'all know she was talking about me.
How you can sleep at night.
Let's not forget she's a
we
singer.
can't. Because of what you did to us, I can't sleep. And what you did to us.
Hold up, wait a minute. Wait, because you know what I did the night before? Like, she's doing this in the morning, and you know what I did the night before? Hold on, let's wait a minute. I'm pretty sure I was all night in their fucking sleep stream where she was what? Sleeping. I'm pretty sure. Hold on, wait a minute.
Oh, I said that. Remember?
Sure she sleeps.
We can't
just
sleep.
Fucking
yeah, y'all remember that?
At night. I am pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
She sleeps fine. Yeah. She said, and I can't help it that I sleep sexy. How am I not supposed to sleep? I can't help it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good for her. I do not sleep sexy.
could you guys? How could you guys? She doesn't sleep at night. Oh. I can't sleep at night because I can't. That was her. That was her.
She's showing them sleeping right now. Y'all have to give y'all play-by-play.
Sleeping?
Sounds like a good
Anyone?
episode of
Anyone
Golden
else
Lady.
think she's having a problem sleeping or any
No.
trouble at all? Sleeping. Oh,
Love you
okay.
too, Melissa.
Okay.
Joy's doing the crying and the talking
Liars.
is
They are
and here's her
fucking
channel link.
liars. Oh my gosh.
Voices
Sleeping
behind the
fine,
wall.
mouth wide open. Yep. Drooling kind of sleep. Oh,
Yeah, that's my
Jesus,
kind of sleep.
She
Drool.
sleeps better than I do. She sure does, right? That's why I was saying. I'm like, she sleeps longer hours
Right now,
at
she's
night
not
than I
sharing
do,
anything.
even with sleeping medication.
Hold on, y'all.
Hey, priestess, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
Well, what the heck? There, that's good enough. Anytime y'all want me to mute, tell me and I'll mute if y'all want to say something.
Okay. No, I'm good.
Okay. Sleeping with the bed bugs. We'll write a song right quick.
That's more of a cucaracha with the bed bugs.
The cucaracha.
I think I got fucked. Hold on.
Oh, do they want a few days?
Bed bugs would die.
I don't think they want to come up now.
I usually am silent, but thank you for calling this out.
J-Dub, do you want a link?
They're nothing but liars, and soon they're
Hey, John
everyone will
316.
see it. I don't know how they keep getting the support. VW, remember when he only
We're
got
gossiping,
$4
Amanda.
on a stream?
How are
He
you?
got off the stream and said, "Fuck you." Could you imagine? Could you imagine? I could never imagine doing that shit to you guys, even if there was. I've seen where people snap because there's not enough people in their stream. I don't care if I make a stream and there's 5 people that are going to be there. We're going through the stream. I don't care. That's 5 people. You know what I mean? Like, you got to look at it like you're sitting in the room with these folks. And I've seen them rage quit over that. So I don't like the creators that that
It's okay, Linda.
feel
I
like
promise.
I don't know, how do you describe it? They feel like they're famous and like we all just owe them, and like we should thank our lucky stars that they grace us with their appearance on here, right? I mean,
Right.
ugh.
For what? So they can hustle us?
Right.
It's a good thing my special ed was years ago.
Where was it where Annette
Oh boy.
said she was done? No.
Voices, you're killing me.
There's one.
Here we go again.
Oh, no. There's some that she did where I question sometimes what Annette says, because Annette will get like in these funks sometimes, and she'll say like,
It's just another manic Monday.
no. What? No.
We don't owe them a
She says
living
stuff like, "Oh, I know what you're
at
really
all.
doing," or whatever, and they won't really focus on that. But I'm like, that's when Annette is telling like the truth. I feel like Annette's really trying to come out of her shell, being like what you guys are doing is wrong. You guys are fucked up for what you're doing, you know. But
I
she
don't really
can't
know anything about
say it in a
voices
straight
other
sentence.
than
But
there was some
you know
stuff
what
that
I mean. And
made
so when
me.
she says,
I mean, mute her. There was some stuff, that went down with the Summer Wells case. I wasn't involved in that. And I know that she supported them, and now she doesn't. And I am interested in what she has to say and what the other two have to say. I wish I was going to be home.
because I know what you guys are doing. I feel like
But
she's
I can catch the
saying
replay.
what we're all thinking. Like, I know what you guys are really doing, like taking advantage of us. I think Annette is very privy to what's going on, but she's been like brainwashed, or maybe even too afraid to say it. But at this point, she can't come out and say it like how maybe you or I could say it. Does that make sense? And I want to show you guys something as well. Hold on, because this really got me thinking. So they've been living there for like almost 2 years, a year and a half, for sure.
Wow.
And so it got me thinking, because Annette's been on meth or whatever.
Yes, for
But
your
the thing
grandma.
is well, part of that so-called 12 years where Annette was on meth or whatever she was doing that while Rich and Joy lived there. She's doing that also high as a fucking kite on meth with Rich and Joy there with a camera in her face. Ask yourselves that, really, guys. How do you really think she got the mess? Because that's the only views they got. They tried multiple YouTube channels. They tried getting all of these views,
That
right?
is true.
But the only ones that really got views were her schizophrenic sister-in-law getting help and helping my sister get off of meth and all that. But let me tell you, they were living there when she got on the mess. And when
That's true.
Annette says, I don't know what mess is, like, ask my doctor, I think that she's telling the truth. I also think that's why Joy was flagged taking Annette to the doctor's office a few times. I think they might think something's going on too, because I don't think Annette does know what meth is. I believe her when she says that, nor $2 ain't gonna go get her.
Remember when she said, I would never do that to Mom? Annette said that.
Yeah, that's a little deep.
Yeah, that was sad.
She does look very close to her mom.
Yeah.
A fucking hit of meth, like Joy's trying to say. I think Rich and Joy put her on meth to put the camera in her face to make it look like they were doing good.
I don't know if I agree
plain
with
or
that.
simple, you can't get around it. These people were living in the house, and also she's freshly high as a kite, and these people got cameras in her fucking face. And I'm supposed to believe they didn't give her the mess. Because instead of take her to a hospital, instead you're fucking putting a camera in her face and YouTubing her. Where'd she get it from? Where'd she get the mess from? Because this girl doesn't know meth, what it is, how it's grown, how you even fucking ingest it. Annette doesn't know that. I don't believe Annette knows that.
She left them pink,
and they can try and prove me wrong.
I don't know.
They can't. But what we can't ignore is that somehow Annette got mess and got high all around being with Joy, little Miss Air Force, little liar bitch, and with Rich, so loving brother. Okay? In her home. Now, they had it, cameras in her face, right when the shit hit and she started getting high, and then following her around. You're not going to change my mind that they gave her mess, because it's for their video. To make it look like they're helping. To make it look like they're doing something.
You know,
Now that go ahead.
go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I have had the question of exactly that. What if they're keeping Annette quiet by still giving her little doses
No.
and they dropped it?
My opinion only. I don't think they gave her meth. That's just my opinion. And I think she's quiet because she's on very strong medicine.
Okay.
That's,
I only asked because it was a question, because it's a little disturbing that drugs, it keeps being brought up around an elderly and a disabled person that they're supposed to be taking care of. Air quotes there.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just that alone is disturbing. Okay, that's all I had to ask. Sorry.
The Amanda that's in our chat, I went to see if that was the Amanda from the Healthy Family Force. And their @ sign is at Poor Wrigley. Or Save Wrigley. I done forgot. It's been 2 seconds.
Good. And knowing that Rich's little Mr. Pimp wannabe, I hope to God it was for nothing more than him making stupid YouTube videos. I sure shit don't hope he did like his stupid comment about pimping her
noticed
out,
that,
which
John.
he did it live. So that's why it's in my head. Not, oh, Cher, how could you go there? These came from Rich's own mouth.
Oh no, Deborah, I'm so sorry. Yeah, well, they admit to playing with Annette's meds, and I mean that should be completely illegal.
Oh, and when you got the box, Joy, by the way, you knew that was not. It had someone else's name on it. You knew it didn't have Annette's name on it, or your name on it. You still just gave it to Joy. You're an idiot, which is why your FedEx people are angry with you. So is it not under shorts?
Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? Darling,
Justice for Wrigley. Poor dog, I swear.
Dude, put a shirt on. You are not cute, by the way.
Well, that's one thing we all
Camera
agree.
in her face.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to be filmed like that. Like, stop what you're doing. And where is all the money? If you're doing all of this.
Oh, I'll support Annette. I love Annette. She's so wonderful. But that Richard and Joy, they're so awful. Such awful people.
Yes.
If Annette ever gets
Say
her
that
channel
again, Richard.
and goes out and does her thing, then I'll support that channel. But I'm not supporting this channel as long as those two are on it. Well, hey, Moon's End and the others that want me to go build another channel for my sister that you'll only watch if I don't put
Agree,
myself on.
Pink.
No, we don't want
Here's
you
the
to
lie.
build another channel because that means you are taking part of that channel and still it's going through you. So no, that's not what we want either. We
Okay, Senator wants me to read it. It says, "What's the proof she did meth, Randy? Did they say they found it or she looked high? They never said she found it. I don't that they found it. I don't think. They were just telling by her actions.
want you the fuck.
But I just kind of think I don't know.
I'm
I
not
don't know.
saying she is on it or anything. I just have questions.
Yeah.
It's just so weird that keeps being brought up.
Yeah.
Away from your sister. And if she wants a channel, then a proper caregiver can help her with that. This is very dangerous, you guys being in the house. And did you lie over here, by the way? Was it one of these videos where you lied to HOA and said you were not living? Is that right? Was it one
My
of these?
competition is fierce. Sweat,
Did they say they're not living there, but she is
New
living
Olay
there?
cleansing milk. Just soak, activate, wash.
Oh, that's
Three
right.
times
They
better
claimed meth
clean
was on her
from our
paperwork from the
biscuit.
doctor. But it
New
was the
Olay
info they
cleansing
gave the
milk.
doctor. That's right. That's right.
Place in my
Glory.
I wish I had one piece, but I don't have one.
It's okay, Megan. You're all good.
Well, buy one, Joy. Put it on your wish list.
Maybe it's the next video.
Yeah, they have commercials on their stuff.
I don't know. Try it.
Did anyone ever see if she had condoms on her wish
Comfortable
list?
because I used to go swim my laps.
Asking.
You don't even know who each other is. See, this is their social media. They were
Great
like
paint.
actually very social, so their club is their social media. You guys get to see the way social media.
I hope
So
she
they must have
finds
cut that out because they knew that looked pretty freaking bad. But I want to see. Like, well, I can't find it now. Oh, here's where, yeah, he tries to leave fucking Gloria in a hot car, which scared the bejesus out of me after him talking about being on a true crime case and then knowing, like, if you guys remember when he first, one of the first lives I seen of him when he got his mom and sister together, where he actually was like, I come home because she's like gambling away all my inheritance. All my inheritance was going down the drain. And I'm like,
Boy, is a
wait,
true crime.
what? That's the only reason he's there then, is to stop Gloria from spending money he thinks is his money. Now you've all heard them. I don't even have to play it. You've all heard
Not
them where
Sadie.
they say that Annette and Gloria's disability checks are all of their disability checks. There's beautiful Amanda, poor Amanda. He could not keep his hands off of her, and we'll get that on
True.
Sunday because I'm going to ask Amanda a couple questions that I have not asked her, even knowing her personally yet. But everyone giving her shit for, like, you know, nodding off, stuff like that. And I think there was something going on over there.
I
And
missed
I
that. I never
low
saw
key think, in my opinion, allegedly,
that.
that possibly they were lacing things to try and get Amanda fucked up while over at that house. That's what I honestly think. They did take it down. Okay, that's what I figured. Yeah, because it didn't make them look good whatsoever, right? So yeah, I mean, by now the law and everything, and there's good people. The people, proper people, are definitely looking in to these folks. So the best thing we can do is get Annette and Gloria far
Hey, Darren.
away from Rich and Joy, because Joy is fucking scary. Okay, like, she is scary. She was all like, Jesus, I'm not with prostitutes. I'm like, whoa, what? Yeah, you do. You know what, though? That's not really people's business. That's, yeah.
Okay, I don't know what was just said. Do y'all?
And he kept trying to push you on more bong hit, even when Joy wasn't around in the bathroom, which I found to be interesting. But again, we'll get into that all on Sunday. Did they take the videos down of them in her face where she's running around on meth? They took it down. Because what people really need to look at is at the beginning, when one of the social workers was in the picture, and then they were saying that.
I think so. Yeah, Pink. They say 3 or 4 times.
Yes, Jesus saw it all.
Yeah, and Jesus saw it.
What if I told you that instead of setting up a green screen, you can just click a button into script and get the same.
Hey, Steve, thank you so much for the donation.
Okay, no, that's not what I thought it was.
Randy,
They deleted a lot of stuff, didn't they?
Yeah,
because in here.
Do what?
You know, when I helped out that little old lady, Miss Keller, I'll call her. all I did was take her to the hospital, and the state took over right from there. I said she was not in a safe environment, you know.
Yeah, but I'm sure
And
that
similar things were going on.
but I'm sure she had to agree with that though, you know?
Well, yeah, she did agree to go by the time I took
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
But it
That's
is an option.
I don't think that Gloria is gonna go against them.
Too.
So I just wanted to kind of explain why we're here.
Here's the lie.
Because just yesterday,
Amanda's beautiful. Tiffany's
Gloria,
beautiful.
you know, at the beginning of the month, she would always get her check for a net, the $960 that comes in. So around
She
the
would,
beginning of the month,
because
she
now
would
they
always
take
her
it.
sister
Yeah.
out gambling, and she hasn't
Right.
done that in a really long time. You know, like
We do not have proof of that, but you guys, guess what we do have proof of? We do have proof of actual Rich having a very huge gambling addiction. And in fact, where he owed some very big people money, which is why he lowballed and sold his father's business. You guys are going to learn a whole lot of stuff from people, and it's going to be glorious when you do. What she's saying here is nothing but
Okay,
just joy and
that's
Rich making up
untrue.
shit, and
Richard's
that's where
father
it gets
sold the business.
dangerous. And I almost don't know. Like, there needs to be some kind of. This is ridiculous. Where is the proof of any of this?
because we've been here, but like she hasn't tried to or anything like that. But then
She hasn't tried to because she doesn't do that.
She decided she was gonna.
See, she's doing this now because they were live the day prior or 2 days prior, if I'm not mistaken, and they were saying that both of their accounts are overdrawn. One's overdrawn $100, one's overdrawn $135 on Annette's and Gloria's account. Well, they got a lot of heat for that. People heard that and were like, well, wait a minute, they just got paid. Why is their shit already overdrafted like that? And then boom, they had to work something up because people are questioning it, and this is what they come up with on why their accounts are overdrafted. They were already overdrafted before. Yeah,
that money that
why?
she thought she got was already spent for bills.
For what bills?
And she wanted to. She said,
at this point, you show us everything, Joy and Rich. Let us see all of the bills. Let us see the alleged foreclosure that you guys paid on. And so that's why you have the master bedroom, because there was never no foreclosure. Show us it. Show us the foreclosure and that you paid it up. And so the house is now in your name, Joy. Show us that. Because I promise you, you cannot show us that. Because I promise you, that house is already paid for because Gloria's husband that passed away made sure. And I promise you that in the event that Gloria dies, well, then it is Rich's house. And, you know, by then he's really pushing it. He's already senior citizen, damn near close anyways with the way he's acting.
Just $100.
I thought
but
the
it was
house
going to be
was
at
in a
least 200
trust.
because she was going to give 100 for her and 100 for her sister. But here's the thing: that why
Gloria's house?
Yeah,
I don't think it's in a.
It's not in a trust. That's what I read.
I honestly, now I don't know about that, but it's not paid for. There's been, you know, loans against it and all that. Like that's how they, you know, got everything up to date by borrowing money on the house. So but it's still in Gloria's name. It would be, there's not even I don't think a life estate on there. But if she died, it would go to Richard and Annette because that's
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if someone is feeding voices, just feeding her bad information or what, because that's not true.
Such a liar.
It's frustrating why people go like, who cares?
And also, let's say that was true. We've seen them how many times out together. They take to the casinos. They're at the casinos gambling. There's other people that will come forward and say that Annette and Gloria are left at home while Rich and Joy are out at the casinos gambling.
Yeah, she's getting clients.
It's like we're struggling here. We're
I'm
all
scared what they might do to
pooling
Gloria
the
too.
money together, trying to just survive. You know, doing the YouTube.
We've got all the
And
wheat
what
and
she
beef you
wants
want.
to do is she wants to take
Hi,
from
Olivia.
our family unit and
Yeah,
give to
John.
like her extended family, like her sisters. And that's what she's always done. And then she wants to do it to show off. But why we're here is because she was
Because you were
going to,
homeless.
if we weren't here,
No,
Yeah, that's
go
true.
gambling again.
no, you are there because you were homeless. And because you were homeless, Gloria said you could stay for a few days. But because Gloria has not so good memory things, and she does have underlying dementia issues, we can all see it. I was personal caregiver with multiple people who have had Alzheimer's and dementia. I know the signs. So they can keep lying all they want and say that Gloria doesn't have the signs. I would recommend Gloria gets taken to a doctor's office, because they're going to say, yeah, she has dementia. And that's why they're still in that house today, because they'll be like, Gloria, do you know why I'm here? And they'll be like, oh, no, like Gloria doesn't even really know. And then they'll be like, well, you know, because you were gambling. And then they put it on her. And Gloria is just, again, with dementia, not knowing. And again, afraid of Joy, because Joy is always mad and she doesn't know why.
Yeah.
Like, they've been brainwashed and thoroughly abused to say what they are supposed to say. This is terrible. Just
Really is.
making up whatever you want to suit your needs. That's why the story with her mom so back and forth. Her mom, did she commit suicide or was she murdered? We don't know, but she thinks she can get more sympathy and more, I don't know, from whatever, if her mom was murdered or if, suicide and said. So she plays both sides of the cards, and it's like, girl, just pick one side. Like, either way, I don't know what I believe from you anymore anyway, but just pick a side now. But
even when the bills aren't caught up yet, the account was overdrawn. I mean, she was going to try to go gambling. I mean, she probably was going to find out she couldn't. There was no money. But I mean, just with everything going on, so she hasn't changed at all. So literally, we are.
And also, you'll hear when Rich says, "Oh yeah, and you gambled so much. They were comping you rooms or whatever that I was staying at." So Gloria is gambling so much, such a high roller, that they're comping rooms for her, but Rich is the one staying in those rooms.
I agree, Helena. I don't
the
see
big
it
money
either.
gamblers not staying in those rooms to further gamble. Like, he
Yeah, I don't
kind of
see it
told
either.
on himself right there. I was like, oh, it wasn't Gloria gambling. It's him. It's him gambling, and he's getting these big ass rooms because he
Not
continues to gamble. And he was gambling all Dad's money away and already owed gambling debts, which is why he lowballed the money from his dad when he died from his stone and retaining wall and stone and fountain business that he had, which they said Rich just went and sold way under what it was worth just because he needed money so bad. And then you hear where Gloria's saying, well, what, you said you had an account and you took this from me and you took this from me and you said you were putting it in this account, but I want to make sure you went to a really good antique person. They have taken everything from Gloria, everything, and fucked it away on her. And they're trying to say she did that, but it was them. It's always been them. You sick pieces of shit, Joy. Holy shit, I'm actually getting a lot madder than I thought I was going to. Holy cow. But it's never Gloria. Everything they're saying is just fucking lies. They took everything from this poor woman. She has nothing. Nothing. And they fucked it all away.
She sleeps on a cot in the living room.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Disgusting. It's still in touch with the director. They're being sent footage upon footage. How do you think they were busted filming yesterday? Oh, I didn't see that part. Good.
And there
good.
is
Good. Whatever
Dead People's
everyone's
link.
doing is for the greater good. I don't care whatever platforms, whoever is doing what. Good. these ladies need to be saved because Gloria, and also, by the way, Rich didn't like that Gloria was actually with somebody, liked somebody or whatever, and he was all like, oh no, he's not getting his money on his hands on any of this, like, I'm taking it all. Oh yeah, before Gloria was all hooked up with Joy and Rich, she was all like in likes with some man and like very like so cute when she talk about it. So they took their mother down, let me tell you, because she actually could have been set up real nice in this house until she needed further assistance, and they would have sent in someone to help her as her dementia, as Alzheimer's may get worse. So, and also someone to help with it.
Here, okay, so since we're just giving opinions, mine is that that she doesn't. I don't think she has dementia. Maybe she does. I know that's why, you know, but I still want people to see her channel. I see dead people. I think that having a daughter that has what Annette has beaten her down in life. And I think that she probably did get a way, you know, we know she worked, and I think they have no compassion for what the life that Gloria has lived, because that's not an easy life.
Yeah, because neither one of those two have children, do they?
No, they don't know that love. No.
That's yeah, no. They don't know how to be parents either.
No.
Common sense.
They're not even they're not even good at being humans.
Annette loves her mother. That much is obvious.
Yes.
Yes.
I believe that they gave Annette meth so that they could have videos. I really do. I fucking think they did. Because they were there with the cameras in their face. They need to know everything going on, that she's hooking from that community, everything. Disgusting. I could definitely tell Gloria likes dating. Yes, she's too cute.
You know, Randy, I wonder if HOA should be contacted about what.
For the greater good, nobody even that real life BS. These two ladies need to be saved from these monsters. Yeah, and I'm sorry, but
I think that it probably has already been, but I won't encourage. I'm not going to encourage real
abuse
life.
that's been going on, and you know, a lot of people have seen it, but a lot of people, I don't think they're privy to know, like, there's a lot of shit going back under different names and everything that you got to watch for Joy and Gloria. They can't even have. They're actually screwing up, and that's check that she gets every month for disability, because they put everything and making money on YouTube in Annette's name. Gloria and Rich cannot have bank accounts. That comes from numerous people who have hit me up, and I think hopefully they'll be out Sunday to talk as well. Maybe they're in here. But well, yeah, you guys know this isn't a true crime case, so it's not going to get the views, but it's important to at least I tag them, right? So if anyone's looking up Healthy Family Force, well, they're going to see my video too, which is why we're doing this, and also a safe place for people to tell their stories, what they think is going on, how they, you know, if they want to see it, say their piece or not on Sunday, they certainly can. And then that for me is where I'm going to leave it. I'm going to be honest. I'll be checking up to see, and I'll be making also my own calls and stuff just to make sure I say my piece from what I've heard in the background when I've been on personal phone calls and such like that. Just so that they know what's going on and can make up a good report and proper justice is served. So, we could go through all the videos, and another reason I don't want to keep going after them is because it's free advertisement. I told them all the time, stop striking people, stop striking Randy. You know, just take the advertising, because people are going to look at you. So that's another reason why after Sunday, that's going to be it.
No, she didn't say that.
The law needs to take it in the hand, because just a YouTuber talking about it is not is not enough, and I want to make sure Annette is good. I can tell Annette really
Or
does
I
love
don't
her
know.
brother. I think she loves Joy, but I think it's more of that, like when you're with your aggressor or with your kidnapper and you end up like liking them or loving them because
You're
like it's
welcome,
all you
Yor.
know, whatever. That's the type thing, and that's the
Tolerate
type
her.
vibe I get from Annette with Joy. I just want better for both of them. And
Me too.
hopefully that can happen, because that's not right. And then they're taking down Gloria's sister, and you could tell Gloria's sister didn't really care for them either, and having the
Yeah, you
cameras in the
could tell
face. So what
that.
did they do to her? Oh, she's a
That's
gambler too,
isolation.
and screw her.
Yeah.
So again, it's everybody else, never them. Don't look at them. Um, and it's just disgusting. It is. And the people
Agree.
supporting that are all enablers, and
Thank
shame
you,
on you.
Yor.
Shame on
Love her
you.
so
But
much.
hopefully you're taking a good look, because we had to take
Do
a good
not
look. A lot
allow
of
her
it did
mother
not
to go
feel
to
right.
lunch.
Some
That
of
is
it is,
isolation.
while you meet cool people, you don't want to leave, the community. A part of it, I was really, really trying to help their platform. I treated their platform as I treat my own platform or anyone else's platform that I mod for. Because I thought again that it was supposed to be a Nets platform, but very clearly not. Just very
No.
clearly not. So at the same time, yeah, I did fuck up too, and I apologize. I booted people that were bringing awareness, but I was just kind of more like, go look back, go look 6 months ago. They look better, but that's where, you know what, they are not being good caregivers. A caregiver, stop and think about it. I've been a caregiver for multiple people. Some of you have been a caregiver for multiple people, and that hair should be brushed daily. It shouldn't be matted so
Every
bad it
day.
looks like a rat's nest. Every day.
Thank
Every
God
day.
someone
Her
said it.
fingernails clipped,
Yeah.
bathed at the end of the night, her bedding done, certain things. We aren't seeing these things. We're seeing her
I
get
agree
down
with
and wash
that.
her feet once
Yeah.
or twice for a video, in 6 months. Cool. But are we seeing her get like bathe her, shower her, get her dressed, comb her hair? Annette should look 100 times better every day if she has
Sit her
proper
outside in the sun with
care from
them.
a caregiver. Am I wrong?
I don't,
Am
I
I
don't
wrong
know.
in that?
If something happens to
Do what?
Gloria, can you
Sit
hear
her
me?
outside in the sun with them to,
Yeah, I
like
can hear
help
you.
I said, if something
Yeah.
happens to Gloria, they will have Annette in a home or something. They're not going to take care of her. They're not going to keep her.
No, she don't get enough money.
It won't be worth their while. They'll
Right.
have enough money, if they sell whatever's left,
Yeah.
um, for a couple of weeks, and that's all they'll care about. This has never been about Annette. We all know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sadly, no, it hasn't. Hold on, I can put y'all back on the screen now. She's done. She's done streaming, and y'all, if I dropped the link, if y'all want to see what I mean, Sunday. It sounds like it's going to be a pretty good stream. Um. So
I'm gonna go check it out.
yeah, I think it'll be good if Amanda's coming up. And what if I don't know? Did she say totally Tiffany? If she was going up, that will be good. I'm a little jealous, that they're going up there. But then again, I'm gonna stand behind what I said before. I'm not sure how I feel because Amanda and Tiffany had to see what was going on.
Firsthand, right?
Yeah, yeah. But uh there's someone that is I know a decent person that is over there caught up right caught up with them. um so I think they were foreclosing on it, Tammy, and they saved it from foreclosure. But I think that
Or
I'm
did they, or did they need money and they went and had it refinanced? And Gloria didn't even know what she was signing.
thank you, Ganja. That's what I wanted. Well, how would they? I question a lot, like how people who can't have bank accounts can get loans because
Well, they can't, but Gloria could have had it refinanced. They
they
would have
won't.
done it. I'm sorry, what?
Well, would they have though because of her age?
Well,
They don't.
I'm sure she has equity in it. Maybe they didn't refinance it. Maybe they just took some of the equity. You don't know. There's so many things that can be done when you have own a home and have that equity. We don't know what they did, but there is no way that they could refinance it in their own names. None. They have
No.
absolutely no credit. They have no jobs.
Mhm.
There's just no way that any bank would refinance or yeah,
Let me
or
read
would
this.
give them a loan for that.
Yeah, I've often wondered how. I see dead people says, I have a genuine question. Do you guys think that there is truth to the claim that they were behind and Joy did go apeshit with clients to correct the bills and they just saw an opportunity for this gimmick? Hmm. I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. Which gimmick? The one where they're taking care of. I think that the gimmick of them taking care of Gloria and Annette came. He accidentally put out a short about how his sister was on drugs, and I won't say accidentally. He put out a short. That's how I found him. He put out, about Annette, and that piqued my interest, and I went and looked, and then, but instead of just looking at the last couple of shorts he put out, I went all the way down and saw them where they were calling Annette the CUNT. Um,
Oh my gosh.
oh yeah, not him. I'm sorry. Joy did,
I heard
and
her
I
call.
saw.
I heard her call somebody that today, this morning.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna cover Vegas Raiders definitely over on Rumble. Yeah, it's
Rose,
legal.
oh, go on.
Oh no, I was just gonna say prostitution is 100% legal in. I think that's the only state, but Nevada.
I was gonna
No,
say, Roses, if you're talking to me, no, I don't know anybody named Violet and Voodoo.
I don't either. What states is prostitution legal in?
It's Nevada. Las Vegas, Nevada is legal.
Yeah, I was just
The
saying if
only
there
one
was
I know.
more. Yep, Nevada is the only state. So,
Yeah,
did
you
you
know
spend
what
a
goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas.
not when they put it on the internet? It don't.
Obviously not.
Maybe Joy did go out and work her ass off, literally, um, to get money to catch them up. Um, but it's because, think about it, they were homeless. They had absolutely no place else to go.
Right.
So that was a place that they could infiltrate and stay and earn some money. It's possible.
Well, it looks like they came out of the cave batshit crazy. What do you think?
Well, you look. They only stayed in the cave for 2 or 3 days.
It's killing me though, Randy.
Them, I know, but them acting like we lived in a cave. No, you spent a couple of nights in a cave.
I hadn't watched enough of them to really despise, well, Richard, I did, but I still thought that there was hope for Joy.
Me too.
And the day I lost that hope was somebody said in the chat that they were going to send some olive oil for Gloria. And Joy went ballistic. I mean,
Yeah.
the foam was coming out of her mouth. And
Yes.
she's saying, well, then you better plan on sending it every 2 days because that's how much she goes through. And I mean, she wouldn't drop it.
Mysterious.
Oh my God. I wanted to reach through the screen and really wring her neck, her
Well,
scrawny little neck.
the slow build up to the rage when someone wanted to get Gloria a spa day.
Oh, I know. I know.
Yeah.
The lady deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that she needs it, she deserves it.
Yeah, Joy had me up until spa day. And then I was like, oh, because at first I thought it was Joy, and then I really got to watch him. And even tonight, as she was explaining the pancake thing, um, she's like, I was in here, and then here comes Richard telling me this, 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 and this. And I'm like, and there it is. There it is. It's just like him reading the mean questions to her the other night when they were doing the Q&A. Like, she wasn't reading chat. Why read those questions? Because he likes to get her stirred up.
Well, he'll sit next to Annette and he'll just point out the
Love you,
bad
Warrior
things.
Grandma.
Well, and Annette's focusing on just saying hello, and then he'll sit next to her and start pointing out the bad ones.
Yeah. And these are all from Randy's channel. No, they're not, man. You've made your own enemies, sir.
And saying
Don't.
that we're trying to hurt her.
I
Yeah.
always say, Randy loves you. Everybody loves you. Every
Yeah.
time I hear him say it, I put it in chat. But I don't go over there often because it's very sensitive for me a little.
Yeah. Yeah. I silly little kitties, I think you're right there. And someone who, I know that's an overused word so badly on here, but people who seem to be narcissists or have some tendencies, they always pretend to be selfless.
No,
So
I don't think they pretend to be selfless. I think they're very bold about being selfish, and I think they're sociopaths.
That video that they have when you first look in their page where they're showing Joy and how wonderful she is and jumping down and doing the push-ups.
yeah.
Have you ever I keep expecting her to jump up with a Wonder Woman costume on or something. They're making her into a superhero.
Oh, great. That's next now.
I'm off to bed. Cher said, anytime, you're more than welcome. Well, tell her I said thank you very much. I'll try to type in there some. I didn't want to type tonight because I was too busy hiding the screen. I don't want to get struck again, and I hope she don't. Hey, Kathy Harmon. But it's all with them. It's a numbers game, and if they can't look at the numbers again and see, let me look again.
And Rich, if you're watching this, we're not afraid of you. We
Not
laugh at
even
you.
a little.
We make jokes about you. We think you're hysterical. I mean, you could
Best part
be,
of my comedy.
yeah, you could, you are part of our comedy. When we want to laugh, we come on and we watch you because you are such a pit. I can't even say you're a man. You're like a little toddler, an overgrown toddler throwing your little temper tantrums.
He reminds me of Animal off of the Muppets behind the drum set.
Yeah. Yes.
We'll just call him Animal from now on.
Animal. No, he would probably take that as a compliment.
He probably would.
He is a joke. He is a joke. You know, eh, eh, I I mean, how can you not laugh? Richard's office with his surprise he doesn't have a blanket over his chair, like a little tent. Too. I mean, think about it,
Look.
Richard's office.
Richard's office, Richard's refrigerator. So here's Social Blade today alone.
How many did
Now
he
they
want?
barely broke 100 viewers on their live they had today, and then it got pretty low. But today they gained 300 subscribers. Richard, can you make that make sense, please? Make it make sense. And no, this isn't jealousy talking. This is me showing your stupidity. And he got another Wednesday. He bought another 600. So
You're not
Sunday was
fooling
4.
anyone other than
No,
Joy.
By Saturday,
Saturday.
he'll be a rock star.
Yeah, he's got Saturday 400, Sunday 400, Monday 500, Tuesday 600, Wednesday 600, Thursday money's getting low 300. So when are you going to break the news to your wife that these aren't earned? What you're doing is insulting the people on here who have earned every single subscriber they have.
And your wife that thinks she's important now, and
And
90% of it's
A
fake.
star.
yeah, and
Yeah.
wait till she finds out that that's where the money's going.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's what the clients are paying for.
That absolutely, when Trisha done it, it bugged me, but I didn't say anything to anyone else. I was like, me and Wendy just privately spoke about it because it's not fair. Um, I feel violated. But then you have these jabronis. Good night. I'm fixing to get off soon too. I'm tired. Um, over there doing the same thing and just acting like everything is okay and they earned them. You earn nothing.
But a bunch of opinions you probably don't want, sir.
Right. No, you don't.
But I'm happy to give them to you when you're wrong. And you're wrong. Be nice to your mother. And Joy, stop talking to his mother like that. It's not your mother.
There was an article out, and it's some business paper, I don't know, some magazine or something that has to do with businesses, and they talked about his business and how he ran it into the ground and how he sold it for or he sold the part of it that they would have kept basically, and kept the part that couldn't make any money, and then ended up selling that at a loss. And I mean, and they were mocking him all through this article. It was hysterical. I mean, he talks about
Yeah.
being the big CEO and, the big boss and his businesses that he had. And they were mocking him. They were making fun of him, just like we do.
Now I was going to say, nothing's changed.
And it's, what's really sad? I was just sent legit proof that Gloria is being sued, and she got sued in May. And I can remember when she got the paper, and he said, "Don't worry about that. Throw it away. That's been too long ago. Don't worry about it." Richard, that's not how it works. It's just not how I wish.
Is it a bill or? I mean, you don't have to give me details. I just
Looks like I don't know. It says a debt collection lawsuit.
probably a credit card he took out in her name.
And the thing, this would absolutely drive me. Let's see.
Of course it was a credit card. Richard said that they wouldn't make an old lady pay.
Yeah.
I would bet, and I would bet my firstborn child that he took that credit card out in her name.
Well, let me agree to accept the cookies. It's not even that much, honestly. And we know that they've spent that. Okay, a civil summons was issued. Yeah.
She have a court date?
Mm-mm.
Elizabeth, he went off on the women. Horrible things. He said horrible things about them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really bad.
When doesn't he do that? That women are his biggest target.
Well, when he gets mad at someone in chat, he'll say, are you a man or a woman? I'm guessing you're a woman.
Next time I'm gonna say my name's Dave. What you want,
Yeah.
bitch? No.
Right.
Don't bring the ghetto out in me, sir.
Call me Rocco. It's just sad. I see Pink in chat. I remember when I clipped him telling you, Pink, let me guess. A woman. Yes. He held it Pink.
I bet if your name was Blue, he wouldn't have.
Oh, that's good. Well, y'all, I'm gonna go. I'm tired. I'm gonna get ready and go to bed and get all these animals in bed. The kitten's over here beside me now asleep. Thank y'all for coming up.
With you.
Have a good weekend, ladies.
How many?
Yeah.
Oh, at least 3 every night. But it's okay. I have a big bed.
Well, have a good weekend, ladies, and be safe on your trip, Randy.
I will. And I will. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow or not, but if I do, I'll let you know.
Yeah, these little vacations are getting to be a bit much.
I'm sorry. I'm sure this will be the last one. I'm sure of that.
It's tapping into our vibe of the rich turd.
Everybody.
Like when you know she's gone, it's like, oh damn, no chance of one of her little surprise lives. No, Randy. Nobody's happier than I am that you're getting out and that you're doing things and that you're living your life. Life is too short not to enjoy every minute of it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Enjoy that fresh air while you can.
Yeah, and it's just gonna be me and my honey. So
give him a big hug. It's from you, but it's also from me.
Okay, I will do that. And y'all make sure that y'all tune in to Voices Behind the Wall Sunday night because I think it's gonna be a good one.
You want me to record it for you?
No, I think she'll leave it up. She'll leave it up. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Y'all have a good night. I love y'all.
Love you too. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody. Bye, y'all.